Good afternoon, everyone. Just came live to talk about. If you have any questions, I'll be paranoid. If you have any questions regarding utilization review, my next class is May the 23rd from 9 into 11 a.m. And again, I'm here for any information about it. I know somebody asked me today because I posted on Threads and Facebook. I'm not sure if it was on Threads. I think it was on Threads. She asked me what was UR, and it's utilization review. So what you do is, as we all know, we have in America, we have medical insurance. And some of the surgeries or medical equipment, or it seems like everything needs, to be honest, needs authorization. And so that is my job. I work for an insurance company. I worked for an insurance company ever since I started, which was, God, my oldest is pretty old. Not old, but he's in his early 20s. And I started when I was 10. And I've been doing it ever since. It's about half of my time being a nurse because I've been a nurse for almost 20 years now. I've been thinking about that. I've been a nurse for almost 20 years. My ass is tired. I'm tired. Again, y'all know I'm not staying on long and it's late. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm about to say, hey, who bringing toys from home? Sure.
This helped with the odor and it stopped me feeling.
I don't show it all the time, but deep down inside, like,
this stuff,
I slap shit out all y'all.
That'd be me. Anyway. So it's a pretty, utilization review. Why I like it so much is because I am an introvert. I'm not an extrovert. So and I work from home. It worked best for me because at that time I had a 10-year-old. I was a single mom. I had a 10-year-old who was like walking home from school, and we had some incidents. And so that's why it worked best for me. My family, my entire family, I'm the only girl, and all these men are up. Help me, Lord. Anyways, they loud too. So it worked best for me at that time to where I was able to, you know, to be at home when he was there or take him to school and pick him up. So again, like I said, it worked best for me. I also went to college at the time, went to college again at that time. So if you have any questions, drop them in the chat below. Let me get on this phone. I mean, I have to be honest. It's not like utilization review is not this high because some people are definitely addicted to like the whole being in the um like the emergency room or urgent care stuff like that, and it's always something going on. You're always on your feet. Utilization review, like I love it. Again, I am an introvert, so I really don't like. I honestly just prefer to work by myself. It does not bother me. I literally can go days without talking to people. I get in moods to where I don't want to talk to people. But anyways, let me go back to utilization review. And why my neck looked fat? It looked fat for a minute. Hold on, yeah. I am sitting outside. See, this about to take me out. What? It says I'm live 4 minutes, but it's not showing on my thing. That's so weird. Anywho, I don't know why it's not showing on there. Hold on. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't see it. I went live, but it's not showing it. Yeah, it's on the right one. It is not, that is so freaking weird, man. Anyways, I didn't drop my phone about 20,000 times. So, anyways, so about my class. So my next class is May the 23rd from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern time. It's a live class. So the thing that I like about it, and I didn't see that people were doing live classes. So that live class, you have the opportunity to ask me questions, and I would definitely do it because for a nurse that works with patients, it is kind of just redesigning your brain, I guess, because it's not what as anticipated. I anticipate for this to happen, but it's just like what you see on the paper, right? We don't deny anything. Sorry about that. We don't deny anything. That is the medical directors that deny. I want to make that very clear. At my jobs that I have had, I have not denied anything. It is up to the medical director that works. They do that. So a reason why, and I guess I should tell the story. The reason why that I decided to do the class was in what was it, 2023? Yeah, because it's 2027. So 2023, I was working for a crappy company, right? And I knew I had been there for like 7 years and things had changed. And what I did was I just, I made a crap load of money. I was, as an LPN, I was making, when it all said and done, I was making 83 or 87. I can't remember. It was something like that, $1,000 a year, which is that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Um, so I was on FMLA because I had to have a surgery that I had to have. It wasn't an elective surgery. I had to have it. Thank goodness it wasn't cancerous. And as I was recovering from my surgery, I got a phone call. You get that phone call from HR. It's always bad. I received a phone call from HR. I knew it was shit. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I got laid off. Now, mind you, I am recovering. Okay, I had to actually wear a catheter for 10 days. It was the worst. It was the worst, right? But again, it was the surgery I had to have. So that just that put me into a spiral to where I was like, oh my god, I had an upcoming trip planned to Barbados because Barbados is my vibe. Barbados is like my second home. It's Barbados and Merida, Mexico. Those are my two second homes. Anywho, so yeah, at that moment I was like, this is crap. I did two things. So I'm also a patient advocate. Goes against you are, but it gave me the tools to be a patient advocate also. So medical bills and things like that, I have knowledge of that, how to fight those things. But let me go back. I digress. So um, me and my cousin, we went for 2 weeks. We had the best time because I did get a severance pay, and it wasn't and baby, I still got more money coming because that company ended up getting sued. So I just found out was last week I had unclaimed money and I filed for it, and it's not. It's over two, over $3,000, and so looking forward to that too. I am watching Miami Vice, y'all, because I don't watch new stuff. Not really. I watch like it has to be horror. But anyway, turn it down. So at that moment, I was like, hey, I need to make a class to teach utilization review because it was an income for me. And so that's why I am doing this now. And plus, I've done it for over 12 years. My specialty is pain management and orthopedic cases, or just orthopedic cases. That's my specialty. I've been doing that for over 7 years. But when I started with a really, really great company. It was a small company. It was so good. Some of the smartest people, and my supervisor, she was so awesome at that time. Um, of course, as we know, they get bought by bigger companies and they go down the drain, and that's what happened. But when I started, oh my god, I learned so much. I did everything: speech therapy, occupational, um, DME, um, so speech therapy, so OT, ST, PT, speech therapy. I said that one. Pain management. I didn't do skilled nursing visits. I did, but I didn't. There's always a way you can work around stuff. Um, but I wanted to be a team lead at that company, but it just they didn't want to pay me, so that didn't work out. But yeah, I mean, we did everything, and it was like the best because I started with a small company, got the hands-on experience, and it was really great. For utilization review, you definitely have to have experience. Like it is that good boy, good girl network. Like you have to have experience. They rarely will they might say no, I won't say rare. I'll say rarely. Some companies you do, some companies you don't have to have experience, but they do want you. If you have experience, then you just stand out from the crowd. Um, so yeah, that's what I do. So I have had a whole. Now I'm not gonna tell you every week is easy because it's not. There are, but I'm not logging off. I'm not staying an hour late. I'm not. Like I don't know. And this company I work for, they encourage you. Don't even start a case if you can't get it done by 4:30. Because what I get done at 4:30. Um, but it was a difficult week this week. We have a lot of cases, and that's going to have you have, flows. And the summertime, a lot of people want to get their surgeries done so that they're good to go. Or it's vice versa. The wintertime, they want to get their surgeries done because they want the summer, they want to go travel. Um, but yeah, I saw the gas prices today. And how y'all doing? Because them gas prices are. I have a Jeep, and so my this is something I do. My mama taught me every time you get paid, fill up your car. So my car pretty much stays full. I don't go anywhere, right? The most place I'm gonna go is to the grocery store or like to I'm very cheap. Ross, Burlington, Home Goods, stuff like that. And so I went to Tampa. I think we do go to the zoo. I think we went to Tampa twice, and it's about 30 minutes or so from our house. But the gas prices are ridiculous. They are 4.39. They went up 20 cents in a day. And so I put my gas tank was on half a tank. I put 25 dollars in there and it went to three-fourths of a tank. So I don't even know how y'all don't even think about it. Take the class. My class is $79.99. I thought it was $89.99, but I believe it's $79.99. So again, don't even think about it. Just take the class because I don't see the price of gas going down at this time. I mean, it's just so expensive. And again, I'm not working around people who are contagious except for the people in my house. So I don't have to worry about that. When I don't feel like being bothered, I just ignore those jabbers. But you're still using your nursing degree. You still have to have that. I'm making more money than what I would be making at I'm making more money than what I'll be making dealing with patients because I live in Florida, and if you're a Florida nurse, you know they don't pay a lot of money here. Um, a lot of that is because there are a lot of retired people that lived here first. So people were retired and they took the low pay, and so Florida kind of just stuck with the low pay, and that's why you don't make a lot of money, from my understanding, in Florida. So, but yeah, even with that, even during my class, it's some things I'm going to discuss with you regarding like your career. I also offer interview, like mock interviews too, and not it does cost, but you get 30 minutes of my time, 30 to an hour of my time. We can go over interview. I'm gonna tell you what to ask. I also have some other things like I can't tell you now, but when you take my class, I will go over that at the end of class that I think is a good direction for you to go. So again, my class is $79.99. It's a live class. People are like, "Oh, but everybody else is charging 800." Okay, that's great. That's good for them. But like, I don't know if we're in recession or not. but they pretty much say CCC, coffee, clothes. What's it? Coffee, clothes, and cars. Yeah, if people are not buying those things, it's a recession, and so at this point, I have to be honest. I don't ever see myself charging $899 for a class, unless it's a combination of a class, meaning the intro and then pain management. Pain management would probably take me, and that's just the framework, probably 2 4-hour class or 8 hours total. It might be more when I think about it, but I'm gonna go with 8 hours class. I don't even think I would charge $899. It's a combination of both. Um, just for me, like I don't want to charge that much, but you again, this is a live class. People are not offering live classes; they're offering other things, but not live classes like I'm offering. And of course, I'm gonna say it's a good deal, but you're gonna learn interqual, how to review a case, how to wrap your head around a case, how to triage a case, how to write documentation because you have to submit the documentation into me. You're gonna take, is it 3 or 4 tests? I also send you a UR assessment test to see if you're prepared to see if you are prepared to change your career because again, I think 79.99 is an investment in you, and I want to invest in you. And especially with everything going on, we don't know how high these gas prices are going to be. So I say get in the class, at least learn that, then start applying for a position. I'm not saying quit your job now because we all have to work. So again, I'm here. I'm live. I'm trying to come live every Friday. Sometimes I forget or I have things to do. I mean, I am a mom, but I enjoy working utilization review because, again, it does give me that work life balance. I'm not traveling an hour to, because it would be an hour here. I'm not traveling an hour to my job, right? I'm going from my bedroom to my office right there, and it's a short distance. And my supervisor is like pretty cool, so it's like, hey, I have an appointment. I try to give him a heads up, of course. I have an appointment, okay, and I can instead of me taking PTO or paid time on, you can just rearrange your schedule. Okay, I'm gonna stay on 2 hours late or an hour late or whatever, and they do that. I only get 30 minutes for lunch at this company. The other companies I work for, I got an hour. A lot of things can be done in an hour, but you know of course we still get the 2 50-minute breaks and 30-minute lunch is what we get. But this is an investment. We don't know how high these gas prices are going to get. And I know if that hurt me getting just that much gas, I know you guys that are going, you nurses that are going to work um, every day, 3 days a week, 3 to 5 days a week. I know it's got to be hurting your pocket. So again, that's why I'm offering this class. Don't feel like this class is not as good as the other class because that is not true. Again, you have me. I also have people that, and I mentioned before in another live, that reach out to me. I had somebody reach out to me today. It was a contract position. If you ask me, my life is, I love contract positions, right? I would do it, but I needed health care at this time. But it's a 3 month contract position, and the reason for me is liking contract better is because I'm a type of person that likes to vacation. So it's nothing for me to go to Barbados or Mexico. And yeah, I can do it. Being a UR nurse, I can do it. But I'm still working, and I'll be wanting to be on vacation for like a month at a time. And I don't need health insurance after this. I won't need health insurance. Um, I have a spouse who does have health insurance, so I could use his. So again, I just don't. I've seen the other classes and they're over $800. I'm like, what in the world are they teaching? I would love to know what they're teaching. And yes, you can absolutely get a UR class online and read all the information and all that, but you're not getting a live. body behind that to explain it to you. If I got to explain it to you one way or another way, that's the difference. So you have, it's almost like a hands on, but it's not hands on. And again, you have access to me. So if you have questions after you're able to access me. I provide you with my cell phone number too. You have my cell phone number, you have my email address, all those things. When you go into the class, it will direct you to my patient advocacy um, website because I'm cheap. Y'all heard me say it. I shop at Burlington, Ross, Dollar General, Family Dollar. I'm a cheap person. I was not going to sit there and pay more money for a website. So if you it goes to health equity, and I explained that on my website, it will route you to my sister company as a patient advocate, and then you pay there, and then I get the notification. Once I get the notification, I will email you the UR assessment. Um, and then I want to check in with you to make sure, hey, because this class is like again for May the 23rd. I usually space them out a little bit more, but because we have a family reunion next week, I wasn't able to like. I usually try like do like I put it's like every other week or something like that, something like that. I can't remember. It's 2 times a month. So again, I look forward to seeing you in my class, you learning, you asking questions. I love teaching you are it's something that I've done for a long time. So apparently I like it, right? Even if you want to do it as a part time, they do have a company that I've noticed it hires yearly, and it's a part time position. They do have even just for side money if you want side money. They do weekend. That's not for me because well, I no because I enjoy my weekend. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna go to some places. So yeah, again, if you have any questions, drop them below in the comments. I will answer them. My website is in my bio. You can go there and you can sign up for the class. Again, don't be like, oh my God, this is a scam. It's not. I'm legal. I need my nursing degree. That's how I make my money. So no, it is not a scam. It will direct you to my Wix Health Equity Liaison Program. That's what it says on your receipt. But again, it's still my class. I just want to make sure that everyone knows that because it's kind of confusing. Um, you can nickel and dime yourself to death, and that's just not me. I like to save money again. I spend money on vacation. That's the most important thing to me. I spend money on experiences, on memories. That's what I spend my money on. So that is what I like to do. And I wasn't going to get another payment thing. I wasn't going to do it. I don't know. Have y'all ever watched Miami Vice before? It's old. I'm not that old. I never really watched it but I was so young, right? But some of this stuff is so the stereotypes be they was wrong in the 80s for that. Some of it just so stupid. It's just so stupid, but it's entertaining. So yeah. Again, any questions for me? Drop them in the comments below. Sign up for my class May the 23rd from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. We usually do run over. Prepare for that. Um, and again, you have access to me. You have my phone number. You have my email address. You will learn interqual, how to document, how to triage your patients. You will learn how to prepare a review for the physician to review it. You will learn all this information in my class. It's a lot. Yes. But I want you to walk away knowing that you understand and you've done your best and you've been the best. So, again, enjoy your weekend, everyone, because I'm going to enjoy mine.